What's good? I'm Eleni and welcome back to my channel. I would like to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day, and in the spirit of Valentine's Day, I am making pink velvet cupcakes with a cream cheese frosting. I thought this recipe looked absolutely delicious, so fingers crossed it turns out good, and I will link the recipe in the description for you guys. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell for notifications. All right, let's get started. Ew, Leo. So I just preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and now in my mixer, I'm just going to whisk together all of the dry ingredients. So that's 1 1/4 cup of flour. Then I have 3/4 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/2 cup of sugar. And also, let me get the excess out. Also about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. I think it's not coming out right now because it's thick, but I think this is like my favorite salt. I don't know, because it's pink, and I heard it has some better health benefits than regular salt. Not that putting it in a cake is going to make it any better, but you know. Okay, so Leo apparently wants to help me bake, so I'm gonna have to put him away so he stops bothering me. Leo's always very interested in whatever I'm doing, but I do not like him up on the counter when I'm cooking because I feel like fur is gonna get in my food, and then that's just gross. All right, so I'm just gonna lightly whisk this together. All right, now that that's all mixed in, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of butter, and before adding it in, I already chopped it up into pieces, so it's easier for the blender to mix together, because you want the butter and dry flour sugar mixture to turn into like crumbs. And then whisk that together. Alright, so now that's about ready. Basically the mixture looks like coarse crumbs, and none of the butter pieces are bigger than the size of a pea, so that's what we want. And next up is just to crack in 2 eggs. So I'm just gonna crack them in one at a time and whisk them together in between. And then put that on. And now add in the second egg. Okay, so whisk that together then. Now that both eggs are in there, I am going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It smells so good. Got my teaspoon here. And then now for 1/2 cup of buttermilk. All right, so that's about right. And now I just gotta whisk that together. Now all my ingredients for the batter are mixed up. I am going to lastly add about 6 to 8 drops of pink food coloring. Okay, so that was 6 drops. So I'm just gonna stop there and then see how it turns out. It's pretty pink, but I think I wanna add more because pink is so cute. And I feel like these pink velvet cupcakes can't be too pink. There's no such thing. It's Valentine's Day. So this batter is so pink, it's so cute. They're so Valentine's Day themed. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm really happy with how the batter turned out. I feel like it's really, really cute. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So, I don't know if you can see it too well. I don't wanna like spill it out, but it's very, very pink. I'm hoping when they bake, they don't get like brown or something, because I do really want the insides to be nice and pink. I feel like that'd be perfect. All right, so now just to line my cupcake tray, I got really cute variety pack of pink cupcake liners. I'm probably gonna use like all of them. I mean, not like, there's so many in here, but I mean all of the different patterns. It's really cute cupcake white hearts. That's sweet. Then there's also light pink, dark pink that says love you on the bottom, another shade of pink, this heart one, and then just solid red, so that's boring, but I'd rather use the fun ones. That's so mean. Nah, I mean, it's Valentine's Day. I want to be festive. And now to just scoop my batter in. I think we want about halfway to 3/4 of the cupcake liner full. I'm just gonna stir this really quick to make sure that all the pink food coloring is stirred in at the bottom. It's such a pretty pink. Okay, I'm obsessed. Now I have them filled. They look beautiful, so just time to put them in the oven, and they're going to cook for about 15 to 18 minutes. So of course I'm going to start it off at the lowest and then check them and then decide if they need more time. So the cupcakes are all done, and I put them on this cupcake display to start to let them cool. So while those are cooling, I am going to start making the frosting. So now that my cupcakes are done and they're cooling, I am going to start to make my frosting. I'm making like a cream cheese frosting. So I think this is gonna turn out pretty delicious. I do love cream cheese frosting, which is why I decided to make my own for this video. I just think it tastes so good. So for the frosting, we're gonna start off with a half a cup of butter, so that's softened, of course, but that's basically just one stick. And then 4 ounces of cream cheese. So I have the Philadelphia cream cheese, comes in like the 8-ounce containers, so I am just cutting that in half and throwing that in there. And then we're going to beat this for a couple of minutes until it turns nice and like creamy. All right, so I got my mixer ready, and now it's time to blend the cream cheese and butter together. All right, so I finished beating my cream cheese and butter, so now it's time to add 3 cups of powdered sugar. So that's 2 cups, and I just gotta get the rest. And then the 3rd cup. And now I need to mix in 1 teaspoon of vanilla again. Vanilla smells so good, but literally tastes so awful if you just like lick it off your finger or something. Disgusting. I'm gonna need more vanilla, so you know, I'm like more than halfway through that. So add this back on, and then I'm gonna have to slowly stir this or else all of the powdered sugar will start flying everywhere. So I'm gonna probably put this on like setting 1 or 2, and I'm just going to whisk that together until it's nice, light, and fluffy. All right, so now that the frosting has been beat and it's pretty smooth, you guys can kind of see it there, I'm going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and that's just until desired consistency. So I'm going to start with first 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna beat that together and then see how it turns out. I am going to add the 2nd tablespoon in. All right, so that is finished. So now it's time to do a little taste test to make sure my cream cheese frosting tastes good, which, I mean, I'm sure it does. I followed the recipe, right? All right, that's delicious. It's very cream cheesy. I kind of want another bite. I'm about to, frosting, like a really nice good frosting is like one of my favorite things, so that's amazing. So the frosting is done, but now I just have to decide if I want to put a little bit of pink food coloring in it or leave it white frosting. But I already have pink cupcakes, so I think I might just put like 2 drops in here. Oop, that was more than 2. That was my bad. All right, so we'll see. So maybe this will be like a light pink, I don't know. And now I have pink frosting. I probably definitely did not need to do that because these are gonna be really pink, but I guess you can never have too much pink. Okay, I have my icing bag and it's time to fill it up. I have my cupcakes here, my pink frosting. Okay, and this is an aggressive amount of frosting for literally, I only made 14 cupcakes out of that, so you probably can like cut this batch in half if you use this recipe for the frosting. But you never know, we'll see. Maybe my cupcakes will be loaded up with frosting and I won't even have enough, you never know. So I actually have all of these pink Valentine's Day sprinkles and even these XO little hard candies, so I'll be using those afterwards to decorate them, which is why I was saying I don't know if I need pink frosting. But I really do enjoy baking, but I'm not the best with cake decorating, so we'll see how my frosting turns out. Fingers crossed that these frosted cupcakes turn out pretty. I think I'm actually gonna start from here. I'm scared. Okay, that is cute. That turned out really good. I don't know, I'm like professional like froster, like cake boss over here. JK, not really, but I'm actually very impressed with that. I thought that that was gonna be a fail. Ta-da! I finished frosting the cupcakes. I actually lied to you guys. Definitely make the full amount of frosting because I finished mine. I was actually worried I wasn't gonna have enough. So this was, literally this recipe was the perfect amount of frosting for this amount of cupcakes. So amazing. And now it is time to just decorate them. So I don't want to go like too overboard, so I think I'm going to start with these little white balls because I do have a lot of pink. So I don't want to put too much like pink sprinkles on them because then it's just going to be an aggressive amount of pink, and I don't know. I mean, I would say it's fine, but I don't know if everybody will feel that way. So I have some little white ball sprinkles. I feel like these sprinkles are like really elegant and beautiful. All right, some of them are gonna get a teensy bit of the pink sugar on top of it. Oop, only some of them because that's kind of like a lot. All right, that looks pretty. And I really want to add these cute little XO candies. But I also feel like that's, I don't know if that will look cute or not, but I am gonna do a couple. I feel like I need the X and the O or else that just looks weird, like very plain. Trying to decide which one to put it on. And I'm gonna do one more like that, maybe more, I don't know. I don't want it to be too much because I think there is a such thing as too much sugar. And these are gonna be very sweet candies because essentially these XOs are just sugar. And I think I'm going to call it done. I don't want to add too much candy to them. I want them to be super simple and elegant Valentine's Day cupcakes. And that is all of it. So now it's time for a taste test. This is the moment that I've been waiting for, so I'll let you guys know if this is a recipe that you should definitely try. It's really good. It's so sweet, but the cupcake, the frosting's so sweet, but the cupcake itself is really good. I think the buttermilk to this recipe really gives the cupcake a nice flavor. I kind of think I'm going to use this recipe even outside of Valentine's Day because this is so good. So I think you guys should definitely try this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you decide to try it. And again, I'll link the recipe down below in the description. Yeah, so if you like this baking video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell for notifications. And happy Valentine's Day!